I don't know if it's just because I was nervous that I was putting this video off. I think that's part of it, but I think another big part of it was that I wanted to make sure that I said everything. And now I'm gonna make sure that I sit down and I tell you guys everything. I filmed this video once and it was a lot of rambling, so I think we're just gonna start from the beginning and work our way to the main point. I made this channel when I was 14, and I made it to be able to show people what I've got, what I'm able to bring to the table, what I can create, what I can show the world, what my piece, what my contribution to the world was. And you know, I was 14 and I was nervous. I really hadn't sung in front of other people before, so I put a cover up, you know, easing my way in. And it did very well for my expectations. You know, I expected like 17 to 20 views. I got around 200. And you know, not big numbers, but it was cool for my very first video. And I didn't even notice, but from the start, I started falling into this trap that I promised myself I wouldn't fall into. I was self-conscious, and I'm still slightly, but not as much now that I've noticed. Now that I've actually realized it, I was very concerned about how much people were liking me, how much I was getting noticed, my numbers, how many followers I was getting, how many subscriptions I was getting, how many views I was getting. It was really taking over everything that I was thinking about. I kept making videos, obviously, and side note, every video that I've made, I've loved making. Every song that I've covered, I do like, and every story that I've told has been true, and every challenge I've made has been so fun to make. But it hasn't been on the level that I promised myself I would be on. And going back, I started looking to the top 100 and choosing a song and covering it. And I started learning songs the day that I was filming it, getting it over with, and putting it online. And I love music. I absolutely love music, so it was not a hassle for me. I loved learning new songs, but I broke a promise with myself from the start that this was gonna be me, and this was gonna be me showing you guys what was up here, not what was out here. You know, covers are awesome. Covers are really fun, but you know, I told myself when I started, make it your own. This is the place to show them Nicole Horner, not to recreate other songs and to become a YouTuber, to be a cover artist on YouTube. And no offense to other cover artists on YouTube, you're great, you're talented, but it's just not the way that I wanted to do things. I didn't want to cover songs the minute they came out so I could get a lot of views. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, a lot of the songs that I've covered in the past, not all of them, I've liked, but I don't really listen to in my free time. They're not my style. They're popular, they're catchy, they're, you know, they're earworms, but it didn't really capture any essence of who I was as an artist or as a creator. And I turned myself into a cover channel. And it wasn't Nicole Horner's YouTube, it was another cover artist on YouTube. And it really bummed me out when I figured that out, but it was also one of the biggest realizations that I've ever made. I was scrolling through my channel and I kind of looked down on myself. You know, I was saying, I don't recognize myself through these videos. They were genuine. Every video that I've made, I've never lied to you guys. I've never scripted anything, but it wasn't on the level that I wanted you guys to see me. A lot of the videos were skin deep, and that's gonna change. 2018 is gonna be so different. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but from mid-December maybe to like mid-January, I really did take a break from social media. Yes, I've been posting, but it's mainly I go into Twitter, I think of something, I tweet it, and then I go out. I really stopped watching a lot of TV. I stopped scrolling through social media, and subconsciously, like, I was unaware of it, but I used to really kind of spend my free time living through other people. I would catch up on, you know, the popular artists and the people I looked up to, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I was living through it, and I wasn't living as myself, and I kind of cut off my social media as the main thing I did with my time, and I've never felt better. Honestly, I feel so much more like myself. Even though a month is a really short amount of time, I feel a lot more open. I feel like myself again, and I started making music that I really love. And it's sad, but I haven't felt that way about my own music in a really long time, and it feels wonderful, because cramming myself with other people's lives of I need to live like this was completely draining my creativity, and I was at an all-time low where every video I made started to feel really tedious, that I was like, oh, I just need to get this over with. I need to film, and then I'll post, and then I can go to bed. I put covers as my priority over my own stuff. I was not writing as much as I wanted to. I was staying up all hours of the night producing the covers that are on my cover videos. I was recording, and I was focusing my time on other people's stuff, on other people's works. And that's not gonna happen anymore. 2018 is gonna be different. Going to tell myself I don't have to cover songs that are only in the top 100 or just the things that people are raving about. I can choose songs that I genuinely love, that other people don't listen to as much. Yes, I may drop in views, but that's not my top priority. Or at least it's not anymore. Going to tell myself I don't have to be online all the time. I don't have to post on Instagram every day. I don't have to be on Twitter every day. I don't have to follow all these specific people because everyone else follows them. I don't have to post every single Saturday at 5 p.m. because honestly, I've told you guys that before and it's never happened. Maybe it's happened like twice, but I'm not gonna promise you guys times anymore. It's gonna come when it comes, and yes, I will be posting a lot. I'm not a YouTuber. I make videos and this is where I put them. I like to create, and you guys are gonna see what I like to create. You're gonna see my own music. I'm not gonna be scared to put my own music out anymore because it doesn't sound like other stuff. And now I really know that because I've given myself a break from everyone else, and I've been able to focus on my own sound, and it sounds different. And that's good. I love it. I love finding my sound, and it's been such a good process for me. And I'm gonna show you everything I've got. Guys, I love acting. I love writing. I've been writing short stories and poetry and scripts for as long as I can remember. I've been acting for basically just as long. I took a break a couple of years ago, but honestly, I love it, and I might want to start it up again. You know, I might go for some auditions. I love acting. I asked my dad to teach me how to edit videos on real software when I was really young, and I've been doing it ever since. I used to really dream of being in the movie business, and it's still a really cool dream of mine. Yeah, I still love music with my whole heart, but just because I love music doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to show you guys everything, that I'm not allowed to make short films if I want to make short films, to go out and audition for things, to write poetry or short stories and show you guys. Just because I want to be an artist doesn't mean that I have to hold everything else back. That's what I've really realized during this break that I've given myself, and I haven't felt this me in one of my videos in a really long time, and it feels really good. And it feels really good to say that even though I like the songs that I cover, I find a lot of popular music very meaningless and bland and repetitive, and it's just, a lot of it sounds the same. Some of it is not very good even though it's very popular, and it feels so good to say that. 2018, I am ready to have my own sound, and you guys are gonna hear it, and I'm gonna hear it. We're gonna grow in this together. I'm gonna start putting out my music more. I'm not gonna be scared of it because I grow with my music. It doesn't have to be perfect. I know it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love the result, and I'm gonna wanna share it with you because I've started finding my sound, and we're gonna have a very good journey together, guys. We're gonna have a good year, and this is a very good start. So, new year, new me, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. This has been a very nerve-wracking video to make, so if you stayed towards the end, thank you very much. You have really listened to me pour my heart out to you, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're ready for some really good changes. If your passion is starting to feel hard, move away and find your own sound, because if this follower side of you is looking for your best life, it's not gonna find it, because your follower personality is so much different than your best personality, the best version of you. And the best version of you should be going out for your best life, not your follower version going out for your best life, because they don't match. Don't feel like you have to change to do what you love to do, to be what you want to be. Don't feel like you have to do specific things that you're not going to be accepted if you do it as you, because if you do it as you, you're going to break stereotypes. You're going to change the world, and you're going to bring elements in that people were scared to bring out in themselves. And that's one of the reasons I started this channel, and one of the reasons why I'm going to continue it like that. And then I'm going to start up new things like that, because that's what I should have done a long time ago. Be you and start new things by being you, because that's how you're supposed to be doing it. That's how it's done. So never change because people got success from doing specific things, because that was them and you are you. So do something new, and do something new. We're gonna blow it out of the water this year, guys. Alright, love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.